36-year-old Michelle Bernstein Schultz was last heard from on June 29, 2022, inside the apartment she shared with her boyfriend in Phoenix, Arizona. Earlier that day, she told him she wasn't feeling well and didn't want to be bothered. When her boyfriend came home from work that night, he didn't immediately notice anything unusual. He went to sleep on the couch, assuming Michelle was resting in the bedroom. It wasn't until the next morning, when he realized her bed had not been slept in and she was nowhere in the apartment, that he understood something was wrong. He contacted police and filed a missing persons report, beginning an investigation that would reveal a series of details that made her disappearance even more confusing. Michelle left behind every essential item she used daily. Her car keys, phone, wallet, and cash were all still inside the apartment. Nothing was missing and nothing suggested she had walked out with a plan or intention to go anywhere. Investigators also learned she had recently received a $2,500 settlement check from a car accident, and it was still sitting at her lawyer's office waiting to be picked up. Her family could not understand why she would leave without her belongings and without her dog, a companion she adored and took everywhere with her. Leaving the dog behind was completely out of character. Authorities stated they found no evidence of foul play, but the absence of evidence did not bring clarity. Instead, it left a space where nothing made sense. Michelle was twice divorced, and her two sons from previous marriages were living with their fathers at the time she disappeared. She was known for being active and independent, and nothing in her life suggested she would vanish without a word. Her case remains unsolved. 24-year-old Jessica Hamby went missing on January 3, 2018, from Hackleburg, Alabama. She had been in a detox program at a hospital in Haleyville, trying to regain control of her life after years of struggling with addiction. She had been clean for several months before relapsing, and she had returned to treatment because she wanted to get better, not only for herself, but for her 3 children who were living with her parents while she worked on her recovery. On January 2nd, Jessica and another woman left the detox program after a disagreement with someone there. The decision to leave placed her in a vulnerable position, but she accepted a ride from a friend who dropped her off at a residence on Elgin Cochran Road in Hackleburg. She spent at least part of the night there, surrounded by people she knew, but not people her family considered part of her support system. According to the individuals inside the residence, an argument took place shortly after 6 a.m. on the morning of January 3rd. Jessica walked out of the house saying she wanted to watch the sunrise. She did not take a coat with her, and she did not return. That was the last confirmed sighting of her, and everything that followed came from her phone activity and the statements of the people who were with her that morning. At 7:51 a.m. on January 3rd, she sent a message saying, "Hey, they ain't gonna shoot me for walking." 2 minutes later, at 7:53, she made 2 phone calls. After those attempts, her phone went silent and she was never heard from again. Authorities later stated that the people who last saw Jessica gave inconsistent statements about the events leading up to her disappearance. Their accounts did not align, and investigators said they had no evidence that she ever left the area on her own. Multiple search warrants were executed, and polygraphs were administered to the individuals who were with her that morning, but no one was charged and no clear explanation emerged. The circumstances of her disappearance remain unclear, and the lack of physical evidence has left her family with a painful absence of answers. They never believed she would willingly disappear or abandon her children. Her case remains unsolved.